Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Eker, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you guys yet another awesome Titan build. Now this one is going to be for all of my Strand Titans that love to see this stuff, especially in the Festival of the Lost game mode, going ahead and melting those headless ones, destroying that boss. We're going to walk you guys through step by step on how to build this class, what to use, what is going to be the best for DPS and consistently heal you and everybody else around you. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys are new to the channel. We're going ahead and push for 6,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so go ahead and be part of that journey and let's get started. So we'll go ahead and open up the pause menu first, and we'll go ahead and talk about some of the guns and stuff to run. So for instance, I'm going to be running Quicksilver or Immortal, and we'll tell you why I'm going to be running either one of these here in a second. Second up, we're going to be running a shotgun that's going to have 1-2 punch. Now the reason why we're going to be running 1-2 punch is because if I look at this correctly, it says hitting an enemy with every pellet in a short increases, or a shot I should say, sorry, it just pretty much gains melee damage for a short second. So hitting every pellet with my shotgun is going to make my melee even stronger. And for the exotic for this build, we're going to be running Synthoceps. Being surrounded buffs damage and weapon handling. So this is always going to be procced, and we'll go ahead and show you guys why. And I'm going to be running a sword, and there's also going to be tractor cannon involved into this. We'll go ahead and talk about why here in a second. So we have the sword, we have tractor cannon, we have a shotgun, we have some sort of strand primary, whether it's immortal, whether it's Quicksilver, whatever you guys prefer. But let's go ahead and talk about the build. So we have the obviously Blade Fury being put on. Your rally barricade is going to be whatever you guys want to do. You can do rally barricade, you can do towering barricade. Your mobility is going to be up to you as well. Your strand of melee is going to be obviously the blades. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about the grapple for this one. And then I will also show you what to do with the shackle grenade. But for our aspects, we're going to be running Banner of War, defeating a target with a melee attack, finisher, or a sword to raise Banner of War. That pulses with energy, periodically healing nearby allies and increasing melee damage and sword damage. So we have Banner of War always procced, and this is going to be really good for any kind of PvE you guys are doing. And then we're going to be running into the Fray. Destroying a tangle or casting your super grants Woven Mail for nearby allies. So it's going to give, Woven Mail for us and nearby allies. We'll go ahead and show gameplay of this. Now for our fragments, we're going to be running Thread of Fury. This is going to be damaging targets with a tangle, grants melee energy, so we're constantly going to be getting tons of melee energy when doing so. Then we're going to be running Thread of Generation. Dealing damage generates grenade energy, so obviously every damage, every kill we get more grenade energy, and we'll go ahead and put that into our grapple. And we can always use this into our shackle grenade too if you guys are fighting maybe raids or GMs or higher tier stuff. It's going to be a lot easier with the shackle grenades because you obviously don't want to be rolling around flying in the air with a grapple constantly. And then we're going to be running Thread of Warding. Picking up an orb of power grants Woven Mail. So every time somebody gens an orb, we're going to always have Woven Mail. And last but not least, Thread of Transmutation. While you have Woven Mail, weapon final blows create a tangle. So we'll go ahead and get into some gameplay and show you guys what this is all about, and I hope you guys did enjoy. Peace. Just a little side note I wanted to throw in for you guys. If you guys didn't understand what I was talking about, so if we are running the Strand Super for our Titan and we want to run Tractor Cannon to increase our damage even more with 1-2 punch and Synthoceps, all we need to do is run a Immortal on top of this, so that way we can perk having a exotic for our heavy, and we'll go ahead and throw on Tractor Cannon to debuff and make the enemy even more damage going out. So we'll have Tractor Cannon on, we'll have a 1-2 punch shotgun, and then when we hit all of our pellets to proc 1-2 punch, just like it says right here, we'll go ahead and melee and do an insane amount of damage. That's the only reason why we're going to be swapping out Quicksilver with something else that is Strand to keep generating Woven Mail for us. We'll go ahead and put a Tractor Cannon on, so that way we can do more damage even faster. Alrighty guys, so we are in doing haunted sectors right now, and if you see I go ahead and get a melee kill, I have Banner of War, and then if I go ahead and get a sword kill, it stacks by 2, and then I can just go ahead and generate those tangles and keep moving around, healing my teammates. But the real reason why this thing is so crazy with Synthoceps is if I go ahead and proc up this headless one, and I go ahead and get a pellet kill with my shotgun, so we'll go ahead and get 2, and then we don't have a melee right now, so we'll go ahead and gen that up for the next one. But this is going to be absolutely insane to destroy these bigger bosses and do tons of DPS. I've gotten anywhere from 85 to sometimes even 100,000 damage with just my melee from doing this. So we'll go ahead, get a little bit of stuff. We got Banner of War ×4. We'll go ahead and do that. And then just look how he drops so fast from literally doing that. So we'll just keep rinsing and repeating, keeping everybody healed. Doing this in GMs or higher difficulty bosses is going to be absolutely insane, just because of how much damage you can do and how you're not going to lose any health at all. Doing this is going to obviously be pretty broken, but in general, this is a very fun build. Bungie's already stated that they don't plan on really nerfing it anytime soon. They don't really see a problem with it. I guess it just depends. I don't really see it obviously in PvP at all, so that's a good sign. But having it in PvE is just something fun to have fun with, in my opinion. You don't really, it's not really something broken. It's definitely something fun to do. It's definitely a good strat to run if you have a Strand Titan at all times, always with you. Looks like we just missed our melee there, but we'll go ahead and still do tons of damage, proccing the 1-2 punch off of that. And then if you guys wanted to run something where you're going to be able to make it even easier for stuff like this, just make sure you're running Synthoceps. Your guys' personal build is how you guys want to be. This is completely all up to you guys. You guys do not have to copy mine at all for this. Artifacts are as follows: whatever you want to run, whatever you think is going to make it even stronger. But my Titan is very low. I just got onto it to have fun with this build because I've seen a lot of Strand Titans running around and just thought this was pretty fun and easy and pretty much like a cheese. So I'm having a super amount of fun doing this. If you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace.